are back to our Digital Global Summit. I want to remind you that today is Global Blockchain Day, and I'm happy to see Natalie. She is advisor. She is ambassador. She's ambassador of BTCU project. It's our platinum sponsor for today, BTCU, and she's going to talk about problems and tests facing modern blockchain protocol, ways to solve them, the role of forks in the blockchain ecosystem. Natalia, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Sergey. It's nice to meet you again. So hello, everyone. My name is Natalie, and I'm the ambassador of BTCU blockchain, which is Bitcoin Ultimatum. And today, as our host already said, I'm going to tell you about problems and tasks that like modern blockchain protocols having right now, and the most common ways to solve them, and how does the Bitcoin Ultimatum resolves those problems. So let me start with a short introduction of what is Bitcoin Ultimatum? Of course, you have this question in your mind, so I'm going to tell you that. BTCU is generally a next generation Bitcoin fork, and it combines like the best ideas and achievements of the world of blockchain protocols. BTCU is a decentralized ecosystem with integrated smart contracts, private transactions, and its own LPoS-based consensus algorithm combines with POA. So it has high bandwidth, as well as many other interesting solutions for the users and for the crypto market. And at the moment, the team is preparing for the release, which is going to happen like in the coming 2 weeks. And we will present our fork to a wide audience. So let me start with a short introduction on just like what problems do we have right now and how do we resolve them. So I'm going to start with such a point that the development of cryptocurrency industry is linked with the development of blockchain technologies. And at the moment, the market is saturated with like variety of protocols, algorithms, and blockchain concepts that have contributed to the development of a wide range of services and applications, offering users an alternative to both established financial systems and application and service infrastructures. For example, like the rapid development of decentralization, the popularity of which continues to grow in the DeFi segment, opens up the new opportunities for both businesses and users in the form of apps for the exchange of cryptocurrency and the development of financial services in the P2P segment. And of course, such a rapid development has given rise to a number of problems that the entire crypto industry is now facing with. And let me proceed with the most common problems that the cryptocurrency industry is facing with right now. And the first one is a transaction privacy level and anonymity, because the privacy of transactions is basically an old problem in the crypto market. But there are very few projects that provide maximum privacy opportunities, and the most neglect these components altogether. With the development of modern technologies and an increased public interest in blockchain technologies, in particular anonymity on the blockchain network becomes questionable. Many resources, they already allow you to completely decode the chain of transactions from the moment the coin was created to the address at which it is currently located. And the reason is the very structure of the blockchain, which is open. The lack of anonymity really casts doubt on the main principle of blockchain as a technology, which was really created and provided to us by the Satoshi Nakamoto, which created the first blockchain network, which is privacy. And blockchain is the best solution for anonymization. However, this question is still open for us. The second problem is basically centralization. It is one of the most pressing problems in the network right now. And decentralization is a long-standing solution on the market as a defense against centralized projects and the market manipulation. But many seemingly decentralized projects become centralized. And in the case of popular cryptocurrencies, using classic mining protocols, and the hardware requirements are really high even for simple blockchain verification. This leads to a situation where only companies with a large number of high performance miners can efficiently create new blocks, which leads to the centralization of mining. However, even if you have like a modern equipment that can quickly process blocks, your network channel may not be wide enough for fast synchronization with the network, or an important criterion for effective mining on the network is some additional condition. The issue of centralization has become like more and more urgent since new solutions and consensus are needed to avoid it. The third one is basically the increased fees and decreased transaction speed. If we look at the example of DeFi, which has found widespread use in the Ethereum network, has led to a significant increase in transaction fees and a slowdown in the speed of their execution. And this factor and an increase in the number of transactions in the network leads to an increase in the load and commission of the network. This not only leads to a manifold increase in transaction fees, but also destabilizes the network due to the accumulation of pending transactions because there are too many. So all of those problems has has solutions on the market, but what should we choose on the market? At the moment, for my opinion, there is no integral ecosystem on the market that will allow the users to get a solution to one of those problems without sacrificing the other ones. So let us see what we can do with the anonymity and privacy. The most common solution to this problem is the blockchain mixers, those services that mix the transactions of many users to hide the true history of their transactions. However, such services suffer from a number of disadvantages since they need to be trusted in the returns of coins and in maintaining anonymity in the algorithm of the service. Moreover, malicious services like do not provide anonymity. A real solution to the problem of anonymity in the operation of blockchain protocols is to use protocols which can carry out anonymous transactions. Among those protocols, we can just mention CryptoNote, ZK Snark, or ZeroCoin, for example. So what we can do with the transaction speed and the fees, as everyone knows, the biggest aspect affecting the speed of transactions for many cryptocurrencies is their fixed block limit. Almost every blockchain protocol has a limit on the number of transactions per second that they can perform at a given time, which causes a lot of debate between developers and users in the crypto world. Such restrictions are determined by the consensus of the protocol and the principle of its operation, such as mining or other aspects of it. But two basic aspects are fundamental in the issue of protocol bandwidth and commission. The principle of forming new blocks and the principle of mining new coins, which in most protocols are really like the same function. To solve this problem, it is really necessary to form new approaches to these fundamental issues. Let us see the development of basic technologies. So the reason for the lack of scalability in the application of blockchain technology is the inability of individual blockchain protocols to communicate with each other. For example, to carry out transactions between the Bitcoin and Ethereum networks is extremely limited, mainly because different blockchains use different protocols, algorithms, and security procedures. Different companies use the same blockchain protocol to solve their problems and cannot apply the same solutions to other problems, which is the reason for not using blockchain technology in separate processes. And the development of the possibility of, let's say, interaction of various blockchain protocols will provide an opportunity for mass adoption of this technology into businesses and social processes. So to sum up this part of my speech, I would like to say that the development of protocols for anonymous transactions solves most of the problems of anonymizing the network. Solving the problem of compatibility of various blockchain protocols will give a huge impetus to the mass adoption of the technology. And the going out from the classic mining models for the mining cryptocurrency and the formation of new blocks will make it possible to reduce commissions and increase the speed of transactions, which will like lead to an increase in the popularity of a blockchain. Following the example of like other industries, cryptocurrency is moving towards the creation of an integral infrastructure that contains all the technologies and solutions without the need to sacrifice another ones. So let us see the example of Bitcoin Ultimatum and how does this particular fork resolves those problems and the role of forks in the entire industry. So it can be easily seen from the rapidly growing number of forks and the creation of more and more new projects which are trying to solve or currently solving the problem of the previous ones. So the role of forks in the blockchain is really significant because it's allowing the industry to reach new heights and solutions that move the entire crypto industry forward. And being a fork of Bitcoin, BTCU combines the experience of previous projects of their solutions and refined technologies. As at its core, Bitcoin Ultimatum has its own so-called LPoS consensus algorithm, which is based on leasing proof of stake with the best combined with the best of proof of authorization solutions. And the new decentralized algorithm allows not only solve the problems of the main types of mining, including significantly reducing the commission of transactions while increasing their speed, but also supplemented by leasing. So leasing is an excellent alternative to classic mining, and at the same time is the basis for decentralizing the network. The integration of Ethereum virtual machine technology into the BTCU network will allow smart contracts to be implemented on the well-known Solidity, provides tremendous opportunities for tokenization projects or DeFi implementation. Given its flexibility and scalability, the Ethereum platform is the leader for a DeFi app, but it doesn't mean that it is the only blockchain platform. High commissions, problems with technical support of nodes, centralization of the network, and others, which are just one of the most terrible threats for modern projects, make them look for the new solutions. And one of those solutions is basically Bitcoin Ultimatum. It is important to notice that BTCU is based on the zero coin protocol, the technology that allows to carry out direct anonymous payments between parties, so anonymous transactions. And private transactions exist alongside non-anonymous transactions. So each user can convert non-anonymous BTCU to anonymous coins, and users will be able to send it to other users and split or combine their coins they own in any way that preserves the overall value. And users can also convert private coins back to BTCU. And this is a great alternative to crypto mixers, as I said, and similar solutions, and it gives a much higher level of privacy. So combining such solutions, the future integration of atomic swaps in the BTCU blockchain network for exchanging coins of all the types of blockchain within one network serves as an excellent basis for further development and the creation of a holistic decentralized crypto ecosystem. So basically, I'm finished with my speech. You can reach out to the project via website, which is btcu.io. As I said, the launch is going to happen on 27th of October. So please just follow the project, follow the social networks. It was me, Natalie. Thank you for your attention, and it was an honor to be a speaker today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natalie. Yes, my pleasure also to have you today. Now we have a little bit break. See you a bit later. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much. Bye.